Hello, can you hear me? Can both of you hear me right now?
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Good evening. Okay, we'll start with integral questions. You have these three questions you can see on the screen, right?
Yes, sir.
You have 10 to 12 minutes. Try these three first. If you are getting stuck on something, tell me.
Sir, can I get like a hint? I got like first question. Can we use like integration by parts?
In this first one, you should try a substitution. Okay.
Okay, sir.
The substitution that I think will be good is this one. Think of what will happen if you do x by e power 2x equal to t, right? Correct.
Yes, sir.
If you think about it, this is x by e power minus 2x, right? The second term here is just x by e power minus 2x, no?
Yes, sir.
So try this substitution, see what happens. You should be able to solve it once you do that substitution. In order to differentiate it, you should first take log and then differentiate, okay? Anybody getting an answer? Let me know.
तो 3 क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करना है अभी।
You have 10 minutes. Try these 3 questions. You are already 5 minutes late.
अरे जूम ओपन नहीं हो रहा था सर।
ठीक है, अभी अब ट्राई करो। Reesh, are you getting something?
Yes, sir, I'm trying.
Hmm. It's actually not that difficult when you take once you take the substitution.
So for me, I got like t plus 1 by t square plus 1 by t, and then I'm like trying to integrate this stuff.
No, you have to also say what is the last part. No, dt के साथ क्या आएगा? It is integral of t plus 1 by t. That's not it. dt and what not. What is there on the end? Right?
Yeah, like I got,
If you take x by e power 2x as
we
t,
can take ln, right? Both the sides.
take ln both sides, so you'll get 2x ln x by e is equal to ln t. And then when you differentiate, you will get 2 ln
And
x
by
by
e 2e.
plus 2x by x by e and multiplied by 1 by e, right,
Yes,
is equal to 1 by t dt, right? And this whole thing is multiplied by dx, correct?
yes, sir. And from there we get like 2 gets cancelled out.
E also gets cancelled.
Answer?
Huh? What happened?
Two is the answer, sir.
You are saying the answer.
Yes, sir.
Answer is 4.
Each of them was 1 only. Alpha equal to 1, beta equal to 1.
No, you are making a silly mistake in the calculations. Check again. तो यहाँ पे देखो 2 ln x by e है, तो that is same as 2 ln x minus 2 plus 2, right? dx is equal to dt by t, right? Yashwant, are you understanding?
Yes, sir, I'm understanding it.
So you are getting 2 ln x dx is dt by t. So ln x dx will be dt by 2t, right?
Yeah.
And here inside now you have t plus 1 by t and there is a half dt by t, right?
Yes, sir.
So now it is over. Take the half outside and the integral is 1 plus 1 by t square dt, right?
Yes, sir.
So the integration is t minus 1 by t और उसका half बाहर. Now you put back the old stuff. T is this, 1 by t is this, right?
Exactly.
You put it back, you will get all the values. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, all of them are 2 if you check it properly. Okay. Shirish, you have to check your calculations. Something is wrong in your calculations, I think.
Yes, sir. I'm checking it.
Okay, but the question is done. It is a simple substitution problem. Even though it looks scary, it is simple only actually. You just have to take this and substitute, right? So finish that later. Move on to the next question, question 2.
So the third one I got.
Third one you got.
Yes, sir. Sec x plus tan x equal to t. Then sir, sec x minus tan x would be 1 by t. Right?
Hmm.
Then secant square x would be 2, like half of t plus 1 by t whole square.
Secant square x would be
1 by 4 t plus 1 by t whole square.
t plus 1 by t whole square. Okay. Correct. Yeah, obvious. That's correct. 1 by 4 t plus 1 by t whole square.
Yes, sir.
Denominator is t square. And
T power 9 by 2.
t power 9 by 2. And dx. Differentiate this, you will get sec x tan x minus sec square x, right?
Yes, sir.
So sec x common. I mean, you can do it. You will get sec x minus tan x there when you take common, right?
Yes.
But the sec x part, you will have to write again as something in this form, right?
Yes, sir. I'm still trying.
So it is becoming a little complicated with the way you're doing it, but it will be done. It's not a difficult one.
Okay.
Right.
Can I do it? Can I do the denominator part as t, sir? Can I write x tan x plus 1?
You are doing second one. Yeah, you can do that. But what is the benefit from that? You'll get this, right?
Yes, sir. हाँ न्यूमरेटर में जो है वो सर.
हाँ, लेकिन प्रॉब्लम ये है कि एक्स स्क्वायर भी है ना साथ में, तो फिर क्या करोगे? एक्स स्क्वायर के लिए क्या करोगे?
Sir, actually, that approach is wrong, right?
Which approach?
Like taking the denominator as t.
Oh, I mean, it is not going to work immediately. Yeah, I cannot say it is wrong. Maybe you can still do it, but I don't think it works immediately because there is an x square which will become annoying. No? X square के कारण दिक्कत होगी ना अभी.
Yes, sir. If it is in addition form, we can do something, but it is in product form.
सौरभ समझ में आ रहा है क्या बोल रहा हूँ? If you take x tan, if you take x tan x plus 1 as t, तो तुम x के लिए सॉल्व थोड़े कर सकते हो उससे.
नहीं एक ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक है और एक नॉर्मल अलजेब्रिक भी है.
हाँ, तो इसलिए तुमको x स्क्वायर के लिए तो कुछ डाल ही नहीं पाओगे ना t के लिए, राइट? तो इसलिए the idea is good that you have spotted that the derivative of this is equal to this. You have to use that idea, but not by trying to do a substitution. It's good to spot that derivative of this is equal to this, but you have to use that idea in a different way. Okay?
Sir, can we use integration by parts? Like,
Yes, that is the way to do it. Try doing integration by parts. Why? Because now that we spot this derivative behavior, we know that the integral of this is easy to do, right?
yeah, it can cancel out.
If it was just this integral, you would have easily done, right, Saurabh?
सर हाँ सर नीचे का ऊपर में है सर, एक डायरेक्ट हो जाएगा सर. ln.
हाँ, तो ये तो डायरेक्ट हो जाएगा, इसमें तो कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं है, राइट? तो
नॉर्मल x to n वाला फॉर्मूला से हो जाता है.
हाँ, तो दैट मीन्स अब इंटीग्रेशन बाय पार्ट्स कर सकते हैं ना. दिस पार्ट कैन बी योर सेकंड फंक्शन, राइट? इंटेग्रेशन बाय पार्ट्स में सेकंड फंक्शन को इंटीग्रेट करना पड़ता है, राइट?
नहीं
And
सर, हाँ सर, हाँ
फर्स्ट फंक्शन को डिफरेंशिएट करना पड़ता है, राइट?
हाँ हाँ, बाई पार्ट्स में, हाँ सर।
तो बाय पार्ट से करो, हो जाएगा फिर। यशवंत, आई एम श्योर यू आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग व्हाट टू डू।
Yes, sir.
हम्म। Question number 2 is solved if you do by parts properly. Okay? Because the integration of this is coming out to be dt by t, so minus 1 by this, x tan x plus 1. So you will just get x square into minus 1 by x tan x plus 1 minus derivative 2x by minus 1 by x tan x plus 1, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, question is just, can you find this integral or not? Correct?
Yes, sir.
X by x tan x plus 1 का integration. So convert to sin x cos x, that will help you. So you will get integral of x by x sin x plus cos x and x cos x on top, right? Correct?
Yes, sir.
Take the denominator as t. What happens? See, it will become sin
Yeah.
x plus x cos x minus sin x, right?
Exactly, sir.
सौरभ, समझ में आ रहा है क्या हो रहा है?
हाँ सर, ठीक है।
क्वेश्चन 2 हो जाएगा ना?
नहीं सर, हो जाएगा।
Question 3. Shrish, have you got the answer finally?
Yes, sir.
What is the answer?
So the answer is minus
Hmm.
inside bracket 1 by 7 sec x plus tan x power 7 by 2
Hmm.
plus 1 by 11 sec
Hmm.
plus tan x power 11 by 2 in denominator.
Hmm. सही है. Okay, so that is correct what you have done. Other
मतलब उसका आवाज सर अच्छे से सुना ही नहीं दिया रहा है सर, उन्होंने क्या
हाँ,
बोला।
that's fine. तुम try करो खुद से अभी. I will write the next few questions. Whoever has finished can try the next few questions, but you have to try this if you have not done it, right? समझ में आ रहा है ना क्या बोल रहा हूँ?
Yes, sir.
Whoever has not done question 3, try it. I will write the next questions. Question 4 and 5 is written, but anybody making any progress on question 3? Yashwant, Saurabh?
सर sec x plus tan x को सर t मान रहे हैं और एक क्या और क्या मानो सर?
बस उतने से ही हो जाना चाहिए ना. sec x plus tan x अगर t है
सर
तो because of sec square x minus tan square x identity is 1, right?
Yeah.
तो उससे क्या पता चल रहा है? sec x minus tan x.
1 by t सर.
sec x minus tan x is 1 by t. तो ये t और 1 by t दोनों को ऐड करोगे तो क्या आएगा? t plus 1 by t is equal to 2 sec x, right?
Yes sir.
तो आ रहा है half of t plus 1 by t is equal to sec x, right?
हाँ.
Correct. तो अब यहाँ पे क्या आ रहा है? पहले अब एक डेरिवेटिव भी करना है, dx के लिए भी पता करना है. तो लेट्स डिफरेंशिएट दिस. यू विल गेट sec x tan x.
सर एक sec x को उसके साथ ले लो सर, sec x ds के साथ.
हाँ रुको एक सेकंड. हाँ एक sec x वही करना है फाइनली. So right now I'm just doing the derivative dx is equal to dt, right? So you can say that it is sec x dx multiplied by sec x plus tan x, which is t, is equal to dt, right? Correct?
Yes sir.
So,
Yashwant, are you understanding?
like, sir, in the textbook it is given like sec x का integration होता है ln tan pi by 4 plus x by 2.
तो अभी तो डिफरेंशिएशन कर रहे हैं ना यहाँ पे.
Okay, okay.
अभी डेरिवेटिव करोगे ना अभी.
Yes, sir, I understood.
When you are doing substitution, you will have to find dx and dt, right?
Yes, sir. I am making mistakes.
Fine. That's fine. But right now, are you understanding what I am doing here?
Yeah.
So notice that the top part is becoming sec x dx times sec x, right?
Yes,
And
sir.
denominator is sec x plus tan x power 9 by 2. So denominator can be written as t power 9 by 2. और न्यूमरेटर में sec x dx के लिए लिख सकते हैं dt by t, right? Correct?
Yes, sir.
और एक sec x बचा हुआ है उसके लिए लिख सकते हैं हाफ इंटू t प्लस 1 by t, right?
Yes sir.
तो आफ्टर
हो
दैट
जाएगा सर.
हो जाएगा. उसके बाद उसको बस यू हैव टू स्प्लिट अपार्ट एंड गेट टू सेपरेट टर्म्स, राइट?
हाँ
Yes.
आप तो से एक ही टर्म में हाँ आ जाएगा सर वो.
सबको अलग अलग टर्म्स में करके x पावर n के फॉर्मूला से हो जाएगा, राइट?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so question 3 is done. It is not difficult, but remember this thing. Sec x plus tan x is t, then sec x minus tan x is 1 by t. And you can add that to get sec x. If you had subtracted, you could have written tan x also. T minus 1 by t would have been 2 tan x, right?
Yes, sir.
So I hope you are understanding what I'm saying.
Yes sir.
So this substitution is common. It comes many times in questions. So remember what we did here, okay? And finish the question on your own after the class. Now you can start trying question 4 and question 5. Trish, any progress on question 4?
Yes, sir. So what I could do was in J part, we can take e power minus 4x common from denominator.
Hmm.
Then we get e bar 3x on top.
Hmm.
Then we have the denominator same for both I and j, so we can directly subtract.
Hmm.
Then the denominator will be same, e power 4x plus e power 2x plus 1. But on numerator, it will be e power 3x minus e power x.
So basically, what you are doing is you are simply converting the negative powers to positive powers, right?
Yes,
How you don't even have to take e power minus 4x common. You can directly say this is 1 by e power 4x plus 1 by e power 2x plus 1, right?
yes,
And on top there is 1 by e power x, right?
yes, sir.
So take common denominator e power 4x goes on top, it becomes e power 3x. I hope everyone else is also understanding that. And denominator
Yes,
is
sir.
becoming
Same.
this, right?
Yes, sir.
So
Sir.
now finally same denominator, you have to find j minus I. So basically the integration is try to do integration of e power 3x minus e power x by the denominator, right?
Yes, sir.
This is the integration by e power 4x plus e power 2x plus 1 dx.
So we can do one thing. We can take e power x equal to t.
Hmm.
Then from numerator, we get e power x common. So we
Hmm.
get the dt as well.
E power x common in the numerator, it will become e power 2x minus 1 dx divided by this is e power 4x plus e power 2x plus 1. And because I'm taking e power x as t, e power x dx is equal to dt. So this will become integral of t square minus 1 dt by t power 4 plus t square plus 1,
Yes, sir.
right?
Okay, sir. Then we can now isolate the numerator part. One with t square, another with minus 1.
Or better is to divide by t square faster.
Okay.
Faster method is to divide by t square up and down here, right?
Yes, sir.
Divide करोगे तो बहुत जल्दी आएगा.
Yes, sir.
Think about it, it will become 1 minus 1 by t square, right, on top.
So what I was going for was factorizing t power 4 plus t square plus 1 as t square minus t plus 1 into t square plus t plus 1.
But that is again a little longer than necessary, right?
Yes, sir.
It is going to become longer than required. You have to find the fastest solution.
Yes, sir.
Fastest thing is to do divide by t square. So if you'll get 1 minus 1 by t square on top,
So we get a plus b का whole square आएगा नीचे.
हाँ, नीचे में ऐसा आएगा ना, right?
Yes sir.
So now you
Plus
can
1.
write this as t plus 1 by t whole square minus 1, right?
Yes sir.
T plus 1 by t whole square minus 1 is this, and on top is the derivative of t plus 1 by t, right?
Yes, sir.
सौरभ समझ में आ रहा है क्या हो रहा है?
That's all.
सब क्लियर है ना क्वेश्चन 4 में कैसे कर रहे हैं?
हाँ ठीक है सर.
Okay, question 4 is done then. We'll move on to question 5. Try it, everyone. This question was in my IIT exam, JEE 2007, in my paper.
Sir,
Hmm.
I got the answer, but if g of x is f equals to f of x, right? F of x, and
If g of x is f of x, that is allowed because it is 2 times. You are saying it should be n is greater than equal to 2, right?
yeah, that means that it is f of x only, right? Like g of x equals to f of x.
You have to check that and see what happens. Like check it. What will have come? F of x by 1 plus x power n power 1 by n, right? So when you do it in the function, if you put that in, you will get x by 1 plus x bar n power 1 by n divided by 1 plus, you have to raise this to the power n, right? So it will become x power n by 1 plus x power n and whole thing to the power 1 by n, right?
Yes, sir.
So it is not going to be f of x only. You have to see a pattern here. See देखो क्या हो रहा है, यहाँ पे ऐड करोगे तो क्या आएगा अंदर में? There is a nice pattern. When you add it, it will become 1 plus 2x power n, right?
Sir, but in the denominator part, it will be like x by 1 plus x to the power n whole to the power n, right?
तुम केयरलेस मिस्टेक कर रहे हो. तुम ध्यान से ऐड करो ना, ध्यान से करोगे तो हो जाएगा. देखो इससे क्या आ रहा है, x by 1 plus 2x power n whole power 1 by n.
So now the pattern is clear.
Pattern is when n is equal to 2, you will get a 2. When n is equal to 3, you will get a 3. Yashwant, try again carefully. You are missing out on addition and all properly. ध्यान से सोचो. सौरभ, समझ में आ रहा है क्या हो रहा है?
हमने उस स्टेप में क्या किया सर, 1 प्लस एक्स टू द पावर n होल टू द पावर 1 बाई n से डिवाइड और नीचे.
मतलब f of x निकालने आता है तुमको? कैसे निकालते हैं?
नहीं सर.
नहीं आता है. हाँ,
नहीं आता सर.
तो f of x ये है ना, this is the input now. What is the meaning of a function? You give x, function is f, it gives output f of x, right?
Yes sir.
But what is the meaning of f of x? That means to the function you are giving what as input? F of x is the input, right?
Yes sir.
तो अंदर में इनपुट आ रहा है f of x, तो आउटपुट आएगा f of x, right?
Yes sir. Yes sir. Oh, understood. Okay.
तो
I have to substitute x f of x over x.
हाँ, x के जगह पे f of x डालना है यहाँ पे, राइट? क्योंकि यहाँ पे f of x था, that means x was the input, but अब इनपुट क्या होगा? f of x होगा, राइट?
हाँ मैं समझ गया सर अभी. ठीक है.
Yashwant, are you understanding what I'm saying?
Sir, I got.
Did you get this answer correctly?
Yeah, 1 by n square into y to the power minus 1 by n plus 1.
No. मैं आंसर, फाइनल आंसर नहीं पूछ रहा हूँ. तुमको f of x समझ में आया क्या हो रहा है?
हाँ, मैं सिंपल मिस्टेक्स कर रहा था.
हाँ, तो you should see the pattern that f of x, when you do 2 times, you will get x by 1 plus 2x power n whole power 1 by n. By just seeing this, you cannot conclude. In the exam, you'll have to check maybe one more time, 3 times, right?
Yes, sir.
But if the 3 times comes out to be this, then the pattern is obviously clear, right?
Yeah.
So you should check that and it comes out to be this. तो उससे पता ये चल रहा है कि we can find our g of x function directly. It will be x by 1 plus n times x power n whole power 1 by n, right?
Yes, sir.
सौरभ, समझ में आ रहा है क्या हो रहा है?
Yes sir.
ये हुआ तुमसे f of x? ट्राई करके देख लो, हो जाना चाहिए. f of x इनपुट डाल रहे हो तो उसके बाद क्या होगा, सिंप्लीफाई करना है बस, ठीक है?
सर ठीक है ठीक है।
ट्राई करके देखना, अगर अभी नहीं हो पा रहा है जल्दी में तो फिर घर आराम से ट्राई करके देखना क्लास के बाद, ठीक है? इफ यू डोंट अंडरस्टैंड देन वी विल डिस्कस इट लेटर, ओके?
नहीं सर हो जाएगा।
G of x, once it has come, is it possible to integrate now? Is it okay to integrate?
Yes, sir. The denominator we can take as t, then
Hmm.
directly
Yeah, it's obvious a pattern.
हाँ,
x power n minus 1 it is directly.
okay. So integration is easy. You just have to observe the pattern correctly. Okay. So that is this question. Let's move on. One second. Okay. The next question is this one. One second. Zero to pi by two sine cube 2x and cos x dx. It's a simple question only. Everyone should be able to do it.
Sir, is it like sine to the power 6x minus sine to the power 8x?
Sine to the power 6x minus sine to the power 8x. कैसे आ रहा है ये तुम्हारा? क्या लॉजिक है इसका?
नहीं, sin 2x को expand करा।
Sin 2x को एक्सपेंड करोगे तो 2 sin x cos x, right? और क्यूब, right?
Yeah. I will try one more time. I will try one more.
ऐसे केयरलेस मिस्टेक मत किया करो, समझ रहे हो ना?
Yes, sir.
तुमने अभी कुछ अजीब सा बोल रहा है. आई डोंट नो हाउ यू आर गेटिंग दैट, राइट?
Yes, sir.
Question 6 should be solved by everyone by now. Is it coming for anyone?
Sir, I'm getting a very brute force solution.
क्या आ रहा है बताओ आंसर.
सर आंसर नहीं आ पा रहा है प्रॉब्लम में, मतलब
ओके
एंडी बस किए हैं इसको साइन क्यूब 2x को,
क्या किया हो sin cube 2x को.
साइन क्यूब 2x को एक्सपैंड किए. सर ये ऐसा हो रहा है ना कि एक साइन का पावर एक कम आएगा, कॉस का एक ज्यादा आ जाएगा.
हाँ सही बोल रहे हो. तो यहाँ पे आ रहा है 8 times integral 0 to pi by 2 sin cube x and cos power 4x, right?
हाँ
This is what you are getting, right? Everyone should be getting this.
इसके बाद सर क्या मतलब सब्स्टिट्यूट क्या करना है सर?
सर नेक्स्ट थिंग कैन आई.
ये तुमको सोचना है ना सब्स्टिट्यूट क्या करना है. तुमको सोचना है ना, सबसे पूछोगे तो थोड़े होगा.
सर साइन
cos पावर 4x को t माने सर, अगर
नहीं cos पावर 4x को t मानोगे तो कुछ नहीं हो पाएगा, क्योंकि उसमें cos क्यूब आएगा ना. डेरिवेटिव करोगे तो क्या आएगा उसका.
Cos x as a t.
Whatever is working you have to take that as t. श्रीज तुमने क्या किया है.
सर साइन क्यूब एक्स को साइन एक्स इंटू 1 माइनस कॉस स्क्वायर एक्स लिख सकते हैं.
हाँ sin x इंटू साइन स्क्वायर एक्स को 1 माइनस कॉस स्क्वायर एक्स लिख सकते हो, और यहाँ पे cos पावर 4x है.
हाँ तो सर बीटी भी मिल जाएगा कॉस एक्स को
Now
टी.
you can take cos x as t.
यस
Yashwant, are you understanding what he is doing?
Yeah, that's what I got minus 1 by 42.
Answer is slightly different. It's not minus 1 by 42. Something mistake is happening in calculation. But it's not difficult. सौरभ समझ में आ रहा है क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे.
तो सर कैसे सोचते हैं सर कि क्या बोलते हैं वो साइन स्क्वायर एक्स को 1 माइनस कॉस स्क्वायर एक्स लिख दे सर?
कैसे सोचते हैं, क्योंकि जो भी चीज को तुम t लिखोगे उसका डेरिवेटिव वाला चीज तो होना चाहिए ना.
हाँ वो तो होना चाहिए हाँ.
तो तुम cos पावर 4x को t लिखोगे तो डेरिवेटिव उसका है यहाँ पे.
नहीं, वो हो नहीं रहा सर, कॉस क्यूब एक्स हो रहा है और साइन एक्स हो रहा है सर, उससे तो नहीं हो रहा है.
तो है ही नहीं उसका. तो यहाँ पे अगर तुम cos x को t मानते हो तो sin x एक बच रहा है एक्स्ट्रा.
हाँ उसका तो हो जा रहा है, साइन एक्स आ जा रहा है कॉस एक्स से डिफरेंशिएट कर साइन एक्स.
अगर cos x को तुम t मान रहे हो तो उसका माइनस साइन एक्स dx, तो साइन क्यूब में से एक साइन x तो निकाल सकते हो ना.
हाँ सर बिल्कुल.
और बाकी साइन स्क्वायर x को क्या cos x के टर्म्स में लिख सकते हो.
हाँ सर.
समझ में आ रहा है कि यहाँ पे cos x इज इक्वल टू t मानने से हो रहा है.
हाँ दिख रहा है सर, हो जा रहा है.
साइन x इज इक्वल टू t मानने से होगा. देखो तो साइन x इज इक्वल टू t मानने से, अगर साइन x इज इक्वल टू t मानते तो तुमको चाहिए था cos x dx, राइट. तो
सर
साइन
तो
x
कॉस
के लिए
क्यूब
तो तुम t क्यूब लिख देते, यहाँ पे cos क्यूब x आता और एक cos x dx ले लेते, ये dt बन जाता. cos क्यूब x कोई अच्छा चीज बनता
नहीं 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 नहीं.
तो रूट में आने लगता ना.
हाँ रूट के अंदर आ जाता है वो.
तो वो अच्छा है क्या सॉल्यूशन वो.
नहीं, उससे अच्छा सॉल्यूशन नहीं आएगा सर.
हाँ तो इसीलिए cos x इज इक्वल टू t मानना है. समझ में आ रहा है कुछ.
बस सर.
cos x इज इक्वल टू t इसीलिए मानना है क्योंकि उससे सब चीज लीनियर टाइप्स में आ रहा है ना, बिना रूट्स वूट्स के आ रहा है सब अच्छे से.
हाँ हाँ सर समझ गया मैं.
अगर तुम उल्टा वाला को लोगे तो नहीं आएगा. अगर तुम कुछ भी रहने लगोगे cos पावर 4x को t मानने चलोगे तो कुछ भी नहीं आएगा. समझ में आ रहा है.
सर पहले बार स्ट्राइक नहीं किया था, अभी से हो गया सर.
Everyone else, I hope you have simplified the question by now and solved it properly. What is the answer? Anybody is getting any answers? The answer according to the book is 16 by 35. नहीं हो रहा है क्या किसी से भी?
The seventh one out.
बट सिक्स का आंसर नहीं है.
जैसे कैलकुलेट नहीं कर देते.
Okay, fine. You can calculate it. The answer should come to 16 by 35. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yashwant, is it clear? It's easy only, no? This one, sixth one.
Yeah, but I'm not like getting the answers and the pattern.
So let's do it now then. Sin x, 1 minus cos square x, cos power 4x dx. Cos x is t, so minus sin x dx is dt. So this is minus dt and t power 4, 1 minus t square. So t power 4 minus t power 6, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is clearly t power 6 minus t power 4 dt the integral, and we have taken cos x as t. So when x is 0, what is cos x?
1.
So 1 is the lower limit, right?
Okay.
When x is pi by 2, cos pi by 2 is 0, right?
Yes, sir.
So यहाँ पे 0 upper limit बदल गया, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is becoming t power 7 by 7 minus t power 5 by 5, right? Correct?
Yes, sir.
Is coming indirectly. अच्छे से तो आ रहा है. When you put 0, it is 0 and then minus 1 by 7 plus 1 by 5, right?
सर ये आंसर तो नहीं आया.
I am getting this, which is basically 2 by 35 multiplied by 8 is 16 by 35.
Yes, sir, same with me.
Yashwant, are you understanding what is happening?
Yes, sir.
You have to work on your calculation because everything is right and you are making calculation mistakes, right?
Yes, sir.
तुमको अगर t का इंटीग्रल आ रहा है, if you don't want to change the limit, you can convert it back to cos x and then put x limits, right?
Yeah.
कैसे भी करके correct answer लाना है, right? So make sure you check your calculations properly. Now try seventh one. Whoever has finished sixth one, try seventh one, and Shrish, you can try eighth one.
The answer for the seventh one is 2021 by 1010.
The answer for the seventh one, I'm not sure. I'll have to do it and see.
The
It's not.
first part can be 0 using King's property.
You can apply that property. What I would say is easier would be to just say x minus 2 as t. Then dx is equal to dt, right? Correct?
Yes, sir.
Is everybody following what I'm saying here right now?
Yes, sir.
Take x minus 2 as t. If x minus 2 is t, my limits will also change, right? Because this is limits, x ka limit hai ye. X is 1 and x is 3. So what is t? When x is 1, what is t?
-1 से लेके
When x is 3, what is t? 1, right? सौरभ समझ में आ रहा है क्या बोल रहा हूँ? This is becoming now t power 4 sine cube t plus t power 2019 plus 1, right? And dt, right? Is this clear to everyone how it came like this?
Yeah.
Now you can easily say that this integral is 0 because it is an odd function. Does everyone know that t power 4 sine cube t is odd?
No.
Odd function मतलब नहीं पता है?
I only done indefinite integration.
इससे पहले तुमने you had said no, you had done the basics of differentiation and all basic.
Yeah, basics I'm done with that.
तो फंक्शंस पता है नहीं है, फंक्शंस नहीं पढ़े हो?
पढ़ा है, बट ये इंटीग्रेशन में और कैसे लगता है?
See, even and odd function, do you know the definition of even function, odd function? No.
Yes, I just know the somewhat concept of it.
The concept is that odd function is such a function where f of minus x is equal to minus of f of x, right?
Yeah.
Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
Odd functions graphs are symmetric about the origin, right?
Yes, sir.
ऐसा ग्राफ होता है y is equal to x cube, for example. This is an odd function, right?
Yes, sir.
So here what is happening is, look at t power 4. T power 4 will obviously be even because it is even power, right?
Yeah.
Sine theta is an odd function because sine of minus theta is minus sine theta, right?
Yeah, yeah, yes, sir.
So when you multiply sine cube theta is also odd function, right?
Yes, sir.
So when you multiply even function and odd function, overall function will be odd, right? Because इसमें अगर इस फंक्शन में तो माइनस टी डाले हुए तो क्या आएगा, माइनस टी पावर 4 साइन क्यूब माइनस टी. This part is same as t power 4, but this part is minus of sine cube t, right?
Yes, sir.
So the overall function here is odd, and if this is an odd function, the integral from minus a to a of an odd function is always 0. Why? Look at the area of the graph minus a to a. देखो यहाँ पे exactly negative और यहाँ पे exactly positive graph है ना,
Yes, sir.
because they are symmetric, their graphs are exactly same. So if you go equal
हाँ, same
distance
है
this
सर.
side and equal distance this side, the graphs plus and minus will cancel, right?
Yes, sir.
So for the odd function, which is odd here, the integral from minus 1 to 1 will be 0. You don't have to do anything, right?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, integral of minus 1 to 1 t power 2019, that is also odd function because it has odd power, right?
Yes, sir.
That also will be 0, correct?
Yes, sir.
Because the area will be 0. Minus 1 to 1 of this area is 0. And finally, you have 1. So answer is 2. Shrish, I hope 2 you are getting right.
This I made mistake in the second part. That is x minus 2 power 2090. Very silly mistake I made actually.
But you understand, right? It will be 2.
Yes, sir, because of odd function, right?
ये odd है, ये odd है. This function only you have to calculate, right?
Yes.
Yashwant, are you understanding now what I am doing?
Yes, sir.
This is a nice property. This is there in definite integral chapter. So the PDFs that I have sent you, if you work through the PDFs, the next chapter you will, when you do, you will realize. Okay.
Okay, sir, I will do it.
सेकेंड चैप्टर में है ये सब प्रॉपर्टीज हैं, सेकेंड चैप्टर में, ठीक है?
Okay, sir.
ओके, देन क्वेश्चन नंबर 8.
Sir, I got the 8th one.
ओके, व्हाट इज द आइडिया दैट यू आर यूजिंग?
Sir, we can use integration by cancellation. Actually.
बाय पार्ट्स, राइट?
Yes, sir, same thing. It will get cancelled out with minus thing. So sine power 2022
ठीक है,
is
अभी बताओ मत, तुम लोग को ट्राई करने दो.
okay. Sorry.
लेट देम ट्राई आल्सो. व्हाट इज योर आंसर कमिंग?
So I of x I have calculated. Rest of the calculation I have written.
डू द कैलकुलेशन, टेल मी द आंसर.
Yes.
Yashwant and Saurav, can you see this is what the integral is, right?
Yes, sir.
यही integral है. I'm just separating it into two separate integrals, right?
Okay, sir.
अगर first वाले पे, if you try first वाले integral पे integration by parts, okay? So
Sir,
obviously,
I should take sine to the power minus 2022 as first function.
correct. First function, because it is difficult to integrate this, but it is easy to integrate this, right?
Yes, sir.
Tan x होगा उसका.
Whatever is easy to integrate, you have to take that as the second function, right? So I will take this as the first function. So it will become sine power minus 2022x. Integral of sec square x is simply tan x, right? Then you have to do minus integral of tan x, and you have to do derivative of first function, right?
Yes, sir.
Derivative of that will be minus 2022 sine of minus 2022 minus 1. So minus 2023x, and then sin x ka cos x, right? Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now simplify this a little bit. Think about this. This is sin x by cos x. So cos x will get cancelled. And एक sin x इसमें add हो जाएगा. तो ये हो जाएगा sin power minus 2022, right?
Yeah.
And this is going to be a plus 2022 when 2022 goes outside minus, right?
Yes, sir.
So notice that this is becoming plus 2022 sine to the power minus 2022x dx, right?
Yes, sir.
Which cancels the second integral, right? Correct?
Yes, sir.
Same है, same. Yes, sir.
तो ये कैंसिल हो गया, तो आंसर हो तुम्हारा ये प्लस सम कांस्टेंट, राइट? करेक्ट?
Yes, sir. हाँ,
Yes.
ठीक है.
और अब ये जो वैल्यू है उससे कांस्टेंट c पता चल जाएगा, राइट?
हाँ,
I
उससे
of-
सी पता चल रहा है कि हाँ 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 सर, हाँ
I
सर.
of pi by 4 डालोगे तो इसमें डालोगे ना,
हाँ
करेक्ट?
सर, हाँ.
So you'll get
हाँ.
1 by root 2 to the power minus 2022 into 1 plus c should be 2 power 1011, right? Correct?
-2. हाँ हाँ, ठीक है सर.
तो ये हो जाएगा 2 पर माइनस हाफ, तो ये सेम हो जाएगा, तो c is 0, right?
हाँ.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
now
sir.
your answer is simply this part. Now you just have to put I of pi by 3, I of pi by 6, correct?
Yes, sir.
The answer, Shrish, have you gotten the answer finally?
I have got 0.
Answer is 0. Okay. Tomorrow's class also we'll continue. Tomorrow will be the last class for indefinite integrals. After that, next week's class will start with definite. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Tomorrow we'll do more problems, but on indefinite tomorrow also. Next week we'll be doing indefinite integrals. Okay. So
Yes.
same time, 7 p.m. Not 7 p.m. Tomorrow's class will be at a slightly different time. Tomorrow I have another class at 7, which I have prior commitment. So tomorrow's class will be either at 8:30 or at 9 p.m. Whatever is convenient to you guys. Okay. So you guys have to tell me what is better for you. We'll do accordingly. Okay.
Okay.
सबको समझ में आ रहा है ना क्या बोल रहा हूँ?
Yes, sir.
So possibly either 8:30 or 9 p.m. we can do tomorrow's class. Okay. Okay. I will send you the link and let me know, and we'll continue tomorrow.
आपको वो जो क्वेश्चन भेजा था सर,
हाँ,
हाँ,
वो वाला क्वेश्चन हम लोग कल सॉल्व कर लेते हैं. वो वाला क्वेश्चन कुछ डिफिकल्ट नहीं लग रहा है मुझे, मतलब
नहीं उसमें अप्रोच कैसे से स्ट्राइक करेगा वही से मैं
अप्रोच ये है
मतलब
रिडक्शन
कैसे.
फॉर्मूला. लाइक दिस इज द क्वेश्चन 1 to e x power 19 you have log of mod of x power n dx, right? And n is a natural number, and the question is asking us 20 times I of 10 is equal to alpha times I of 9 plus beta times I of 8, right? Correct? इसमें तुमको अल्फा माइनस बीटा निकालना है ना।
वही सर।
तो देखो यहाँ पे आई ऑफ 10 मतलब यहाँ पे पावर 10 होना चाहिए, राइट।
यस सर।
और आई ऑफ 9 का मतलब क्या है, पावर 9 करना है, और आई ऑफ 8 में 8 पावर करना है, राइट।
हाँ
ऐसा कौन सा मेथड है जिससे हम लोग इसके पावर्स को घटा सकते हैं, तुमको कोई मेथड पता है ऐसा? इसके पावर्स को घटाने का कोई मेथड पता है?
Sir, like substitution by parts?
इंटेग्रेशन बाय पार्ट्स ना, सब्स्टिट्यूशन नहीं बोलते।
Yeah, sir.
इंटेग्रेशन बाय पार्ट्स में अगर इसको तुम डिफरेंशिएट करने वाला पार्ट रखोगे फर्स्ट फंक्शन और इसको सेकंड फंक्शन, तो डिफरेंशिएट करोगे तो पावर घटेगा ना इसका।
यस सर, घटेगा।
सौरभ समझ में आ रहा है कुछ क्या बोल रहा हूँ?
सर डिफरेंशियल करने में तो पावर घट जाएगा, क्योंकि
हाँ, तो हम
डिफरेंशियल
लोग
पावर
घटाना
घटता
है
है।
ना,
हाँ
पावर घटाना है कि नहीं यहाँ पे।
हाँ, घटाना है सर।
तो इसको बाई पार्ट्स करते हैं, इसको फर्स्ट फंक्शन मानते हैं, तो क्या आएगा, लॉग ऑफ मॉड ऑफ एक्स पावर एन। सेकेंड फंक्शन इसको मान रहे हैं, इंटेग्रेट करोगे तो एक्स पावर 20/20, और डेफिनेट इंटेग्रल है तो यहाँ पे ही लिमिट्स डालना है, -1 to e, और नाउ n log ऑफ मॉड एक्स डिफरेंशिएट कर रहे हैं, पावर n-1 एंड 1/x आ जाएगा, राइट। ये आ रहा है,
सर
आ रहा है ना ये।
हाँ हाँ
तो देखो यहाँ पे e डाल दो, यहाँ पे e, तो क्या आ रहा है, log e is 1, तो 1 into you are getting e power 20/20 माइनस 1 डालोगे तो 0 आ जाएगा, राइट। माइनस इधर क्या आ रहा है देखो,
हाँ
n/20 1 to e log x पावर n-1 x पावर 19 dx, राइट।
ठीक सर।
आ रहा है, ये समझ में आ रहा है सबको?
Yes,
आ
sir.
रहा है।
तो आई ऑफ 10 हम लोग ने आई ऑफ क्या किया था, आई ऑफ एन को ऐसे लिखा था, तो दिस इज क्लियरली देखो
आप
ये आई ऑफ n-1 है ना।
हाँ हाँ, पावर में n-1 है। यस सर।
So you are getting a relation I of n is equal to e power 20/20 minus n/20 I of n-1, correct?
यस सर, यस सर, यस सर।
तो आ गया रिलेशन 20 I of
हाँ,
n।
आप उसको उस साइड ले जाएंगे।
ये रिलेशन
हाँ,
आ रहा है सिंपल सा, राइट।
आप तो हो जाएगा। ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है सर। ओके।
So anytime you have a question where integral I of n has to be connected to a different integral, like I of 10 को I of 9, I of 8 से connect करना है, so you have to think कि थोड़ा सा difference है, power is changing, then obviously you have to do by parts and you have to be careful कि कौन से को second function, कौन से को first function लेना है। अगर तुमने उल्टा चुना होता ना तो इसमें n+1 आ जाता ना, कुछ weird हो जाता फिर, right?
हाँ, समझ गया मैं। यस सर।
Okay, fine. That was the doubt. We'll continue tomorrow's class. I'll let you know. See you next time. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Bye.